Hi Scorpio, welcome back to this reading, to this channel. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're just going to start with this, I think. Scorpio, messages for Scorpio people and placements. And, oh, a few more cards. One card fell on the ground. Okay, we'll take this out too, since it seemed to want to get its way out of the deck. Messages for Scorpio people in placements. What do you need us to know about their current situation? Scorpio could be in a relationship or feeling kind of a lack of financial independence, maybe codependent financially. Scorpio people in placements. Okay, there could be a friend that you're interested in, or you're looking to invest in a longer term financial strategy. You might have to cut people off for this to happen. I just want to see why this flew right on top of the underworld. It could be like you need to change something in your home situation, real estate, split the assets or something like that, like literally split with the sword. Let's go ahead and read. Where is it? 40. Transition or judgment. Yeah, so like a judgment call needs to be made in some regard. Hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. So there could be a really great opportunity to start something new, especially with the new moon this Friday. This could be something that's going to impact your finances or your health or bills, how you split the bills with somebody, how you give and take with somebody. In magic, the underworld is a place of transition between one life and the next, a place where you can retreat to replenish your soul and learn the details of your next human experience assignment, but that doesn't mean you won't find judgment when you cross the veil. It is often said that how you live one life determines your abundance in the next. I think there's just saying to be wary and be wise of the seeds that you plant in your mind, because they are going to manifest very quickly. Those who go through life with loving, kind hearts will find prosperity and find great love in the next. Those who are cruel will find themselves in a life of hardship or trauma as a way to atone for their unkindness. So even if you are atoning from like those kind of like karmic issues passed down from the family line, it could be leading itself to strengths in you that you don't even like understand how important. Like I think challenges can actually make you a master and can lead you on a path to mastery that you wouldn't achieve otherwise if things had been so easy. So the message for this card is about transitions. It's about moving out of the old and into the new way of living. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time to clear out ways of doing and thinking that make up our very ways of life. But it's time to step through the threshold into something new and different. This can be scary because it means something has to die so that your new life might begin. You are more than prepared to handle this new path, or it wouldn't have been given to you. Embrace the change, loved one. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe they're suggesting for your lack of financial stability to follow the rooted card. So we'll go and read that as well. 34. Grounded in connection. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. We are often told to start with building intuition, which is undoubtedly true. Never underestimate the power of working with spirit, but you need to learn to ground the spiritual information into your physical life. To be flighty is to connect to spirit, but to be rooted is to become a channel for spirit. So you might be needing to make choices that lead to long-term stability, long-term security, long-term growth by little incremental steps that are protected. You become a vessel that allows the divine intelligence to spread its wisdom on earth. A more familiar word is manifestation. Being grounded is about being present and aware of how things make you feel. You have to feel it in your body. So if you're feeling like positive and abundant, you're going to attract more of that into your reality, because reality shifts to align with your vibe, right? You're being asked to dig in deeper. Maintaining deep roots is how you pull yourself from the darkness. It's easy to get grounded or to do your spiritual practice when things are going well, but it's entirely different when you're feeling defeated or broken. But the darkest parts of your journey are when you need to be rooted most. The real gift of spiritual commitment is found when you feel like your back is against a wall. Don't give up when the times are hard. Instead, find nourishment below the surface. Find your connection to your true self, your ancestors, your guides, your trust, and your instincts. Your situation is not so hard that you can give up. It is a call to surrender to your practice. So maybe you're feeling like it's just like hopeless because you're feeling financially insecure in something. And let's finally read Witch, which came out under this like new little tiny step towards financial growth or long-term security that you're looking to aim for. Maybe starting to reap more of an abundance in your life is kind of what your goal could be. 43. Wisdom and alchemy. Grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly, awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living the alchemy of self. So this could be maybe changing a business contract or marriage, ending something, walking into a new gateway, maybe another marriage, maybe another business contract. Could be with Sagittarius, maybe you're just expanding in general, tapping into luck and wisdom with education or with changed beliefs. Hello, beloved witch. You are the center of this card. Your energy, your strength, your wisdom. A witch taps into the healing powers of earth and the wisdom of the powers that be, as well as the energy within us all. A witch can move energy to create any life of her choice. A witch knows how to see things, signs in everything around her. A witch uses her potions and spells to give healing and to hope to all who seek her guidance, using her gifts for the good of all to heal and nourish. So you might be wanting to do this, or you might be involved with somebody who's very healing in this regard, in this way. When the witch appears, believe that you are wiser than you know, and thousands of years of wisdom from the wise ancient ones are available to you now. If you're finding your path to magic, this card is confirmation that you should continue to explore the craft. If you are experienced, know that it's time to dig even deeper, perhaps step up to a priestess or start your own coven. This message is stronger if you've built healer. So maybe you need a promotion or something like that, but we'll go ahead and get more specific. Don't worry. Scorpio. Tell us about Scorpios. What do Scorpio people in placements, Scorpio energy people in placements, please? What are the messages? You're on the road to success. So if you are feeling like you're a little financially unstable at this time, I think you are going to slowly climb this mountain and reach the pinnacle and the peak of what you're desiring. Maybe you're just putting the first steps, the first little action steps in a manifestation. It's kind of like a pizza order. It takes 30 minutes, right? So Scorpio, messages for Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. Deep personal strength that assures success. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Valley. You could feel like you're going through a valley, coming to these realizations. You will be shown the way. Maybe the ancestors around you are guiding you as well. Scorpio. Climbing towards success. Okay, yeah, and it came kind of over here. Scorpio, messages for Scorpio. Maybe your ability to sense this is going to help. Your intuition might help you to access opportunities or windfalls or new areas of growth for yourself, financially specifically. With success coming out. You could have Pisces placements, or be dealing with a Pisces, or we do have Neptune and Saturn going retrograde through Pisces. So Pisces rules the subconscious. So the more that you're working on those kind of things right now, maybe you're realizing you're able to structure things more into reality of what you actually want to idealize, kind of stop idealizing things that were illusions or not good for you. They said take a chance. Tiger energy, you could lean into that energy. You could maybe look up tiger spirit animals. If you're seeing tigers a lot, maybe it could be a sign. You might want to check out what that means. Opportunities are waiting, but to me, it kind of like the eye of the tiger, so that song could be relevant as well. It's you can tell that there's opportunities, and you're looking to grab them. It's kind of the kind of vibe that I'm looking. I can see right now. I want to get deeper. Okay, what's coming for Scorpio? Rejecting something. So maybe in order to stay grounded, you need to start erecting boundaries around yourself and start rejecting things so that you can actually accept new opportunities. Scorpio, tell us more about the future for Scorpio. What is Scorpio doing in the future? Tell us more. Considering your options. Yeah, there could be a gateway, actually. Okay, that's really cool. You might need to cultivate discernment, though. Yeah, there could be a friend here. Yeah, you could feel really strongly for this person. You could be looking to strategize, or you could even have a kind of bantery kind of vibe with this person. I want to get best advice. Best advice for Scorpio's success and abundance to succeed in their goals for Scorpio. So the Tower in reverse to me seems like a really positive card, and it's right near the Ace of Cups. So I think your advice could be to be as stable and secure as you can, not be impulsive at this time. Or you could be feeling trapped within something, locked in old ways, weak foundation. Let's see. What is the best advice for Scorpio to succeed? Oh, Lord. Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. So you could be scared about something or sad about something, but come out of denial too. Well, we'll get some alchemy. cards for Scorpio. Maybe it'll make more sense. Some of the readings are like complicated and then they make sense later. Scorpio messages for Scorpio people and placements. What are the key themes that you want them to think about? Well, we know that. Scorpio, let's try the other half of the deck. Scorpio messages, Scorpio placements, Scorpio people and placements, best messages. Maybe just somebody's leaving something like divorcing for a new beginning elsewhere. Scorpio messages for Scorpio people and placements, please. Oh, that's funny. Maybe you're supposed to take a lighthearted approach to this, or somebody here could be kind of comedic in some sense. Gnosis. No, they're saying like your ability to tap into your joy will somehow like transmit the knowledge to you, maybe. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see. I want to check out Gnosis. 217. There could be a financial start with somebody, maybe a marriage or a way to figure out finances with somebody. 217, or business contracts, of course, as well. Like some kind of elevation in this regard, like the more that you tap into your assertiveness. Innermost knowing, mystic truths. True knowledge is not found in facts or figures in scholarly books or library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, like involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon mystery results in facts. The card signifies knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and forever become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling. Study your passion in the deepest way available. On the light side, contemplating the mystery and unanswerable questions. On the dark side, over-intellectualizing or literalizing and asking others. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter, all concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. Those who say they know don't. Those who say they don't know. Okay, so read the comic next. (113) could be a Gemini energy or somebody you met locally in your local community, local city. This person could be intellectual or like to talk a lot, or maybe they absorb a lot of knowledge, read a lot of books, maybe they're into vehicles. The Joker, the Clown, and the Fool. So there's a new start here. And this fell right over the success card, so there's a new potential start. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always a potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype usually, today we have Mercury square Pluto. So there are intense feelings if you're not processing these ways of coming into a more powerful stance with your intellect and with your communicative style. You're going to feel kind of paranoid or anxious or worried, or you just don't know where that's coming from. It's because Pluto's squaring off with Mercury. So it's kind of an intense time, honestly. So just lean into it and try to express that energy any way you can, so that like Pluto can represent like the occult. Pluto can represent Pluto's your ruling planet, right, Scorpio? So yeah, lean into those subject matters. Maybe try to look at the deep, strong truths, the ways to elevate yourself into more power, to transform, to try new methods. And with Mercury, that's the way that you communicate or the way you think. So let's see. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius, so maybe they're really telling you need to tap into your joy in some kind of sense, as humor requires one to see the situation from afar rather than to be swept away by the drama. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and matched into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus, within the comic is usually the sage or the magician, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. Hilarious, ingenious, spirited, easygoing. On the dark side, sarcastic, harsh, brooding, or drunk. Joy, jokes, and smiles are signs of a happy heart. Be wary of spiritual practices or teachers who leave the comic by the wayside. The comic has plenty of shade to throw on others, and it can fall into shadow at the drop of a hat. Beware of their sharp claws. So make sure you're not making fun of anyone as well. But let's keep going. Let's see what else Scorpio needs to know. Messages for Scorpio people in placements. Scorpio people in placements. What else do they need to know that you'd like them to know about their situation or their life? This is a Scorpio card, judgment card. There could be a choice that needs to be made, a direction that you need to head in. Heavy Pluto energy here. Scorpio, any other messages you need them to know? Maybe defend your passions. Go towards your passions. Scorpio messages. Hold on to what makes you passionate. Tell us more for Scorpio. Scorpio messages for Scorpio. Strategize or keep something hidden while you do this, or come out about it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Scorpio messages for Scorpio. Scorpio people, Scorpio. Yeah, there's an ending or like a transformation that you're trying to initiate. And this could be done in secret though. Maybe you're passionate about something, moving towards it quickly. It's something like that you want to invest in. Yeah, it's ultimate happiness. It could be like a love with somebody very intuitive or secretive. Interesting. Sorry if this is like not your reading. It just probably isn't your reading, right? So, okay, let's get some more messages. Scorpio. I mean, these are just archetypes, right? So, Scorpio messages for Scorpio people and placements. Somebody here could be not, like somebody might think they deserve an apology, but they don't. I don't know. Messages for your Scorpio people watching. What is the messages that apply to Scorpio people watching? Scorpio energy and Scorpio placements. What is Scorpio thinking, facing about? Could be falling out of love with somebody, and maybe that's just the truth of the matter. Scorpio. But so that you can receive something else, being open to something else, maybe. Scorpio. Yeah, something here, you could be ending something that was superficial. Scorpio. Or maybe changing your beliefs in general, if not that. Yeah, you could be coming out of toxic patterns. That's interesting. That brings harmony and peace. You could be protecting yourself from something. Okay, let's get some advice for Scorpios. Best advice for Scorpios. Best advice for Scorpio. What is the best advice for high success? Falling in love? Well, if that ain't clear enough, huh? Mistletoe? That's funny. Frost. Huh. Frost has come to your spread to let you know that the signs you've been looking for are all around you. You are guided to have more awareness and trust in your ability to read signs. Everyone is capable of being guided by an inner spirit, but you block these capabilities when you doubt little pings and wisdom that occurs. If you see a butterfly and believe it to be a sign, then it is. The same goes for colors and words you hear throughout the day. Don't discredit yourself by ignoring things that feel like a confirmation to you. They might seem silly to others, and that's okay. You're an illuminated soul and are guided by a force that transcends a lack of faith. There's a home change. There's some kind of real estate change, or like a change in your emotional state of like how assertive you are. Maybe you never felt like you could be assertive before, and that might change like how you split the bills with somebody, or how if you stay in relationships that have like unequal give and take dynamics, or how you share finances with other people as well. It's like you're cultivating something. Okay. Anyways, messages for Scorpio people and placements. Messages, themes for Scorpio energy, please, Scorpio. Scorpio people and placements, messages for Scorpio energy, Scorpio people and placements, please, Scorpio. Something could be changing about your, you could be having a falling out with a Taurus, or something's changing with your finances. Interesting. Let's get last animal oracle advice for Scorpio people and placements, Scorpio energy. What do Scorpios need to know? Scorpio people and placements, best advice, most important advice they need to take. Spirit has a plan, okay. So something could be transforming, like a death and a rebirth in some kind of way. Something with shared finances or shared partners' finances, like maybe opportunities through other people for finances. 35, okay. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need, and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. I like that message. Beautiful message. Your reading is very mystical. I got to say that, but I would expect no less from the deep Scorpios. Scorpio messages. Last piece of advice. Scorpio's advice, please. Trust, compassion, empathy. Okay. Scorpio. Could be tapping into your self-esteem or your ability. Maybe you're dating someone or somebody brings joy to you. The earth supports me and meets my needs. And interesting. Scorpio messages for Scorpio. Scorpio people and placements. Best advice, please. There could be a communication, like something that you're having with somebody. I am worthy of the life I want. I welcome love with an open heart. I'm confident in my ability to make my life work. Let's go get some angels. Actually, let's see if there's any other messages. Oh, no. You know what? What does Scorpio need to know about their situation at this time in this reading? What do you need Scorpio to know about? What do you need them to know for Scorpio? Any messages for Scorpio? Scorpio energy, Scorpio people and placements, please. Scorpio. Crossroads. So definitely something about finances, maybe a Taurus energy and real estate. Or your family unit, or your emotions, or your self-esteem. A road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. Follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you've made your decision. Scorpio messages for Scorpio people and placements. Somebody here could be dealing with an older woman. Scorpio people and placements. And messages for Scorpio. The gardens entreat to a party you'll go. New friends will arrive and romance may flow. Life's to be enjoyed with nature all around. In this verdant setting, beauty and peace abound. You could be moving somewhere beautiful. Something to do with finances, oh, definitely. Let's get some messages from here for Scorpio people and placement. Scorpio energy, please. Someone here could hate joy, but they travel a lot. Like you could be married or like in a relationship with somebody who takes a lot of trips or vacations, but they're like a pain to be around. Like you might prefer them gone. They could have darker skin or darker features. They could be evil. Scorpio messages for Scorpio, sorry. Scorpio. I should just call this spelling the T section. Messages for Scorpio. And they want vengeance, so yeah. Sorry. They might want sex from you. They might be horny. Sorry. Especially if you're like leaving someone or something. Let's get some last piece of advice for you guys. Scorpio's advice, please. What do you want them to do to succeed? Holy cow. So you might have had a falling out with the community, or you need to not be in a community at this time. You need to rebirth, shed a skin of the old way of being, and step into a new. Heal yourself. Become stronger. Tendencies to strike out and bite, shed the past, 'twas yesterday's fight, transmute the old, and seek to evolve. Transitional change rebirths one's resolve. I have slithered along to bring about major changes in your life and noticed that you have had difficulties letting go of the past. However, I know from experience that if you don't shed your old skin, you will perish and die within. Past thoughts and feelings keep rearing their ugly heads and strike out at you and others without warning. The illusions of the past are controlling your abilities to see clearly, and you have become blinded to the immense healing opportunities I offer of shedding what no longer serves for your higher purpose, to bring about a metamorphosis for change and new beginnings. From this place of transition, you are able to tap into my wisdom to decipher when is the right time to strike out. Be watchful of biting reactions as you outgrow the old. My antidote will diffuse both your poison thoughts and complications, clearing the way so you can take the path of least resistance to a new life, which awaits now. Expect dramatic changes in your life. Your primal life force energy is awakening. Healing opportunities are being shown to you. Stay grounded and close to the earth. Spiritual guidance draws close to assist in this transitional period. Dreams about snakes biting you and signify others attacking you with poisoned words and actions. Cast a snake eye spell, shake a snake rattle for protection, or use an amulet or talisman. The rod of Asclepius is a recognized emblem for healing and medicine. I think I'm going to end it there. If you like this reading, please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. The more interaction, the more readings I put out. Thank you for your support. You can also hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thanks. Take care.